cost efficient with so little. Can't believe it. Wow.
I just really solid play from MaSa. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, cannot commend him enough. But we get ready to hop into game number, I believe, 6, right? As series is
yes.
currently 3-2, still in favor of Neeb. He's still 1 game away from taking this. But, well, MaSa's showing signs of life right now. He's showing signs that he does not want to give up. I also want to remind you guys that the hot seat matches are going to be happening after this series. That's going to be a very fun type of event where players will be swapping out of their seats, playing 1 game of StarCraft with multiple people playing. And I think it swaps every 30 seconds or so. It's pretty fun.
Oh, that sounds sick, man.
It is. So I used to do this actually with my collegiate Star League team back in the day.
That sounds like so much fun. I feel like honestly, in the past 2 years, I feel as if the NA StarCraft team has really developed. I mean, we have more small of these small lands going, the Storm Cup, Philadelphia, and it's so awesome to see these organizations grow. Whereas in Sweden and Central Europe, it's sort of just died down. So if you want, America is the place to be now if you're a StarCraft fan and you want to go to these smaller events and soak up this cozy, nice atmosphere, meet a lot of people, have a good time to hang out. It's on my bucket list actually, Robbie, to make it over to one of these Philadelphia or Storm events.
Man, if you make it to one, I would love to see you. Or Kings of the North, as this is a Kings of the North show match. And for those who do not know about this, both MaSa and Neeb are pretty damn good players. And MaSa at I believe it was the second Kings of the North. The first one was online. Second one was offline at a house. It was kind of done home story cup style. And the finals of that was MaSa versus Neeb. And MaSa took that series 4-3 in a nail-biting series. It was so crazy close. That was actually the very beginning of the kind of upswing of Neeb, in my opinion. That was when Neeb really started becoming God mode Neeb. That was when everyone was saying this guy was crazy good. But MaSa was just a little bit better than him at the time.
Yeah, and even though things have shifted, I want to say MaSa still showing that he's no pushover.
Mm-hmm.
Playing really well in all of these games so far, guys. And I'm actually so excited that we're coming into this one now, going into game number 6, where we might have a 3-3 tie. Because at first glance, we were sort of looking at a potential 4-1 or 4-0 situation, considering the fact that Neeb has consistently had MaSa's number, for the past few weeks. He even beat him 3-1 in the qualifier for WCS Jönköping in Sweden coming up soon. So the fact that MaSa, is still here, and he's definitely putting dents in Neeb's armor, to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, it looks like the next map is going to be Proxima Station, also known as Proxy Station, as a very common map for proxies, but of course, MaSa is even just directly told Neeb, I think to quote him, you should be expecting proxies in these games, because I don't think I can beat Neeb in a straight-up fight, or a straight-up game.
Well, he did on Overgrowth.
That's like the funny thing, is that he's proxied every game, but I do feel like that Overgrowth game. Was it the Overgrowth game? Yeah.
Where he didn't proxy at all, and we were just...
He didn't...
Wow.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Actually, he didn't proxy anything that game.
That was the only game, though.
Yeah. Damn. This is actually kind of crazy. And even like that last game on Daybreak, he didn't really accomplish a lot with the proxy. He did do some very cool things about with it indirectly. He forced the third to be taken instead of the natural. He got up some bunkers and kind of delayed the expansion for a little bit. He forced out a rowboat instead of a Stargate opening from Neeb. So he did do a few things with that, but realistically, he didn't do devastating amounts of damage. He had to lift up his barracks, he had to float him home. His command center kind of got delayed on the low ground because the pylon block and the adepts came in. So kind of a weird game, but yeah, you're right. You know what? I wouldn't actually attribute even that last game's win to a proxy. Maybe MaSa's just not proxy.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe just try to play straight up. Take it towards just very straightforward game. Make it very standard. Because, to me, unless it's a mirror, the way to test your mettle is when you just play straight up both sides, Nexus versus CC first, and you know we're just getting ready to go for the 25-minute game just right off the bat. That to me is like one of the best ways to test yourself. But so far, honestly, I'm really impressed with MaSa's play. Like I said at the start of this cast, I haven't caught many of his games for the longest time. I've been so invested in my Chinese stuff. A little bit of I definitely sort of I'm a hyper-focused kind of person, so you know, I'm okay, Chinese StarCraft, so I'm only doing that right now. But to be honest, I'm super impressed with his play, man. Like, he's really proving that he is, just like you said, one of the best players in North America right now. This guy is just absolutely crazy, being able to beat Neeb in these sort of weird situations in Terran versus Protoss where Neeb shines. It's it's definitely a feat of strength, if anything.
Yeah, but here we go. We're hopping back onto one of the current ladder maps, Proxima Station, as we start up here in the top right-hand corner of the map, top of the yellow yellow Protoss player. Give it up for Ting's Neeb. This is me waking up at 5 in the morning to cast StarCraft and having casted for now almost 7 hours, so forgive my mistakes.
Oh, Christ, man. This man's passion knows no bounds, ladies and gentlemen. But we have a man down in the bottom left, very passionate himself in the pink. It is going to be Elevate's MaSa, who somehow stays in this series, guys. He just needs one more win to close things out to a 3-3 situation, and at that point it can be anyone's series.
Oh man, but guess what, Tenchi? MaSa's not going to listen to our advice. He is continuing to proxy. He continues onward.
Oh my god.
And gets, oh my god, the SCV. The SCV went unscouted, right?
Can I just... He manually right-clicked to pull it a little further down because he knew the timing of Neeb Scout. That is so sick.
Oh my god, that just goes to show you how often MaSa's been proxying lately.
Okay, this is a conundrum though, however, remember. Oh no, oh my god, he's faking? 4 racks? Rob, he's making 4 racks, 3 on the...
Oh my god, I am so excited for this Tenchi because Neeb does not even get into the main base, so he doesn't actually see anything. Now the question is, Tenchi, the mind games are so insanely real right now. MaSa told Neeb up to his face, you should expect a proxy every single game. Does Neeb take that at face value?
I don't know, but if he loses this game, then perhaps he needs to rethink his position on that, because right now Marine production has started. Oh, you can see this, Neeb, he's looking for that proxy. He's looking for it, Ravi, but he's not going to find anything. No purchase with this. And Neeb is going to go for the Stargate. One of the worst options right now when you're up against a 3 racks proxy. This is... Oh my god, this is going to be really scary.
So here's the weird thing about the Stargate is that it can go miserably because theoretically, yes, your opponent's just going to have nothing but Marines. So surely Oracles are not going to do super well. But the one funny thing about this is that because it's a proxy, MaSa may actually just have nothing back at home to defend against an Oracle in his mineral line. It could actually devastate MaSa's economy and allow Neeb to maybe lose more units or pull some workers that he wouldn't have otherwise been able to. So I think this is... Oh! What? He scouts out the proxy and he just GG's!
Yeah, that... Oh my god, that was so sick. But dude, if I don't know if you're still in the game, but Neeb had nothing. He had 1 adept.